Have you ever dreamed of escaping the hustle of work and life? Though it seems far away, Lisa wants to share her secret with David. Unfortunately, she inadvertently triggered David's nerves. Most friends of the deceased think talking helps, but David is just not in the mood. After the emotional flood, David's heart settles like a sealed castle, locking away all memories of his queen. He avoids talking about his queen, wandering like a lost soul on empty streets, seeking a path to relief. Eventually, he stumbles into a dim bar, trying to numb his nerves with drinks while his buddy Jack waits, ready to introduce him to a few late. Jack hopes David will shake off his blues soon, but David's too oblivious and orders 2 whiskeys straight from the bar. Lisa knows David's sliding into despair, yet feels helpless. After fruitless letter 231, she decides on a unique experience for him. David instinctively dodges, but Jack sees it as a comedy dance, deep unhappy David stepping out. However, he soon notices something's off. David is talking to the air. Lisa warns David again, trying to pull him back to reality, but he remains deaf to her pleas, looking quite anxious. In a moment of desperation, Lisa takes control of David, and to everyone's surprise, he starts spinning uncontrollably and slaps himself. This bizarre behavior puzzles onlookers. His hands seem dual-brained, one wanting to drink, the other resisting. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Ultimately, he can only escape awkwardly. Finally leaving the bar, Lisa releases her hold on David. He thinks he's free as he wanders into a park, but guess what? She's right. Even Lisa can't define this feeling. She follows David uncontrollably like he's her compass, only he can see her. Aren't you the one asking for my help? Alright then. David decides to help Lisa regain her lost memories. Let's find out who I really am. To shake off this clingy ghost, David sets off on a mission to help Lisa. He inquires about Lisa among the neighbors in the apartment, only to be shocked by the revelation that no one knows her. They mention she's seldom. This is quite disappointing. In the end, he finds an old receipt at her place. They head to a dry cleaner based on the address. After examining the receipt, the owner suddenly remembers images of Lisa. Lisa is a pretty girl, but she doesn't talk much and always seems a bit moody. She's always in a rush when she comes, like she has something on her mind. However, she has no further clues about Lisa and sends them on their way. As they pass by a residence, Lisa suddenly feels a familiarity, prompting David to ring the doorbell. A middle-aged man answers, his expression growing anxious as he listens to David describe Lisa. Did my wife send you here? I'm sorry, why? I know she'll find out. He quickly slams the door, and seeing his anxious demeanor makes Lisa question her own identity. They are tangled up in whether Lisa is the man's lover when they accidentally find themselves at a restaurant. Lisa suddenly stops, feeling a strange sense of DJ Curran's envy as she gazes at the restaurant. Sure enough, the moment Lisa steps inside, a wave of familiar yet strange emotions washes over her. Suddenly, she recalls her favorite dish, longing to dine here often, but always missing out. Just as she's leaving in regret, chaos erupts, a man collapses, making the situation dire. As Lisa witnesses this, flashes of old memories rush back, feeling a peculiar calling. Examine his chest. See if there's any bleeding. David squeezes through the crowd following Lisa's instructions and quickly identifies the man's issue. She PSIs his actions. Quick, get a knife and some vodka, and move the crowd aside. Though David nervously claims he can't do it, he musters the courage to follow Lisa's words for the man in peril. Following instructions, he carefully cuts into the man's body. As gases escape his chest, the man miraculously regains his breath. At this moment, Lisa's memory awakens like a dozing giant. She suddenly recalls that she was once a doctor. Excitedly, she recounts her past to David, and they hurry off to the hospital, hoping to uncover more about Lisa. Inside the hospital, those familiar scenes seemed to have opened the floodgates of her memory, causing Lisa's thoughts to flow as she began to recall the name of each colleague one by one.